In the shadow-laden wilderness of ancient Gadara, where limestone tombs dotted the hillsides like silent sentinels, a story of extraordinary transformation was about to unfold. Among these weathered sepulchres, a man existed in a state of perpetual torment, his anguished cries echoing through the desolate landscape, day and night. This wasn't just any man. He was known throughout the region as the Possessed One, a figure of terror who had long ago lost his name to the darkness that consumed him. Local villagers had tried everything to contain his violent outbursts. Chains, ropes, and shackles proved futile against his supernatural strength. He would snap them like dried twigs, the broken links of metal scattered among the tombs, serving as testament to his incredible power. His flesh bore the scars of self-infliction, his voice no longer his own, but a chorus of countless malevolent entities that had made his body their dwelling place. The atmosphere of the graveyard grew even more charged with tension as Jesus and his disciples approached by boat, their vessel cutting through the waters of the Sea of Galilee. The moment their boat touched the shore, the possessed man sensed their presence. He rushed down from his rocky domain, his movements erratic and bestial, yet somehow purposeful. The disciples instinctively recoiled, but Jesus stood unwavering, his calm presence a stark contrast to the chaos before him. What happened next defied all expectation. The man who had terrorized the region, who could not be bound by any human means, fell to his knees before Jesus. The voices speaking through him changed from threatening to pleading, recognizing an authority far greater than their own. "What do you want with me, Jesus, Son of the Most High God?" they cried out, their words carrying both defiance and fear. The singular man spoke with multiple voices, a legion of demons revealing their presence through his tortured vocal cords. Jesus, with divine insight, addressed not the man, but the dark presence within him. "What is your name?" he demanded. The response came in a haunting chorus. "Legion, for we are many." The demons, knowing their time was short, began to negotiate. They begged not to be sent into the abyss, spotting a large herd of pigs feeding on the nearby hillside. In a desperate bid for alternative accommodation, they pleaded to enter the swine instead. With a single word of authority, Jesus granted their request, though not for their benefit. The moment of deliverance was spectacular and terrifying. The demons fled the man's body like a dark cloud, and suddenly, 2,000 pigs were seized with a wild frenzy. The entire herd rushed down the steep bank in a thundering stampede, plunging into the sea below. The water churned with their desperate thrashing before swallowing them completely, taking the demons to the very abyss they had feared. The transformation in the formerly possessed man was immediate and profound. Those who had known him as a wild, naked figure of terror now found him sitting peacefully at Jesus' feet, fully clothed and in his right mind. His eyes, once wild with madness, now shone with clarity and gratitude. The chains that had failed to bind his body lay useless nearby, while the spiritual bonds that had truly imprisoned him were finally broken. Word of this miraculous event spread quickly through the nearby town and surrounding countryside. People rushed to see for themselves. Their curiosity mixed with fear. They found the proof of this supernatural encounter in the calm demeanor of the healed man and the absence of their valuable herd of pigs. Their reaction, however, was not celebration, but fear. The power demonstrated by Jesus proved too overwhelming, too disruptive to their comfortable understanding of the world. They pleaded with Jesus to leave their region. As Jesus prepared to depart, the healed man begged to go with him, desperate to stay close to the one who had restored his life. But Jesus had a different mission for him. "Go home to your own people," Jesus instructed, and tell them how much the Lord has done for you and how he has had mercy on you." This command transformed the former outcast into the first missionary to the Decapolis, the region of 10 cities. The man's testimony became legendary throughout the Decapolis. He who had once been feared and shunned now traveled freely, sharing his story of deliverance with all who would listen. His very presence was a living testament to the power of divine mercy and transformation. Those who had once run from him now gathered eagerly to hear his words, as he described how perfect love had cast out fear, how light had conquered darkness, and how chaos had given way to peace. His story continues to resonate through the ages, a powerful reminder that no person is beyond the reach of divine restoration. From the depths of torment to the heights of purpose, this man's journey from the tombs to testimony demonstrates how completely a life can be transformed when divine power confronts human brokenness. The chains that once bound him became a symbol not of his imprisonment, but of the freedom he found when all other solutions had failed.